Welcome back to Shotwell Stadium. 3 minutes from the start of the boys' Crosstown Showdown. Greg Knuckles here on ASD Live. Carter Cook will be joining me here in just a minute. Want to welcome you to the Quad C Heating and Cooling pregame show. Abilene, stay cozy in the winter and cool in the summer with Quad C Heating and Cooling. Quad C Heating and Cooling delivers fast service, expert repairs, and full installations. Don't wait. Call Quad C Heating and Cooling today at 325-480-1404. We sure appreciate Chris and all of his staff for everything they do for ASD Live and Abilene High Cooper Athletics. Well, if you're just joining us, we had a wild one in the first game as Abilene High Lady Eagles beat the Cooper Lady Cougars 1-0 in the girls' Crosstown Showdown. Now the boys come in. This is a big game tonight. Both teams were victorious on Friday. Cooper will be the home team tonight, and Abilene High will be the visitor. But Cooper had not beaten Wiley at Wiley since March 2nd of 2021, and they beat the Bulldogs 3-2 on Friday night to win their third consecutive victory against Wiley. Abilene High beat Wichita Falls Memorial here at Shotwell 2-0. And so now the Eagles come in with a record of 12-3-2, 5-0. Cooper is 9-7-3, 3-1-1. Abilene High leads the district at 5-0. Cooper comes in at 3-1-1. Wichita Falls Legacy 1-2-1. Memorial and Wiley are tied at 1-4 in the district. But a big game tonight between the Cougs and the Eagles. Abilene Cooper will be the home team where they're all blue, white outlined in red. Abilene High will be all white and black numbers. So we're glad you're with us on AISD Live. This is a huge game tonight. Pedro Encarnacion is in his first year of running the Abilene High soccer program, and Layla Munoz has been at Cooper for his 26th year. The wind was a factor in the first game, and it's going to be a factor in this one. It's 70 degrees. It's clear. The wind's out of the south-southwest 16, gusting to 30. So the wind was definitely a factor in the first game. But we're glad you're with us on AISD Live. And right now, on our sister station, we've got the Abilene High, Amarillo High by-district championship from Friendship in the Tiger Pit. You can watch that on AISD Live, Facebook, YouTube, and AISDlive.org. And you can also watch our game on AISD Facebook. Got a great crew tonight. We couldn't do these live events without our students. Malia Hawkins will be directing. Caden Kelton is doing the live stream replay. Justice Torres on the camera. Carter Cook will join me here in just a minute on Do Color with me. Desiree Ubecker doing the camera. Karen Batson running the camera. And, of course, Randy Raines. I think he's the best clock operator in the state of Texas, but that's my opinion. Anyway, we couldn't do it without Caleb Smith and, of course, Randy Cluck, who's in Lubbock with Jimmy Pogue. Jimmy Pogue is on the call tonight at Friendship for that playoff game, and I'll get you some scores as they come across to me. So we're fixing to introduce the starting lineups for Abilene High.
Number 2, Jeremiah Galvan.
They're introducing the roster and the lineups. But a big game tonight. The officials will be wearing the lime green tops, black shorts, Abilene High. The goalkeepers are number 0, Brandon Garcia, and number 1, Thomas Soto. But Abilene High wearing black with white with black numbers, white shorts. Cooper will be in blue and white. So a big game in the standings. If Cooper could win tonight, they'd be a game back 5-0. They'd be 4-1-1, and Abilene High be 5-1. So big game. And I did find out this afternoon that this district has voted to settle in a tie if it comes to a tie, because Cooper tied Legacy 2-2, and that's why they have the tie in district. 2 weeks ago, Abilene High beat Cooper 3-1 here at Shotwell. So Cooper is looking for some revenge on Abilene High and try to get these standings tied up. So the playoffs in soccer will start March the 19th after spring break. And I expect both of these teams to make the playoffs the way it's looking right now. There's 5 teams in the district. They take 4. We're going to play 2 40-minute halves. We'll have a 10-minute halftime, play another 40-minute half, and if we're tied at the end of regulation, then we go into what they call a shootout with penalty kicks to try to determine the winner. And if there's a tie after that, then they'll end up in a tie. So glad you're with us on AISD Live as we're getting the starting lineups, the rosters introduced as we get ready for soccer action. We have a score from Friendship at the half. Amarillo High leads Abilene High 23-19 at half in the by-district championship. So the Eagles going to halftime trailing by 4. So they got a whole second half to go. Randy Cluck sent me the score from Friendship. Him and Jimmy Pogue are there. And now here come the Cougs. The goalkeeper for Cougars is number 1, Jorge Monroy. The goalkeeper wearing the powder blues. Cooper wearing blue, white numbers with a red cougar above the number on the back, blue shorts and blue socks. And this is a veteran Cougar team and a veteran Eagle team. A lot of these names I called last year doing the soccer. But this is a huge game tonight. I'm sure Coach Munoz and Coach Encarnacion have got everybody ready to play. And we're ready to go. I'm ready to go. So, still announcing the starting lineups for Cooper. Glad you're with us on ASD Live.
Number 17, Dalen Paltrow. Number 19, Chris Galeana.
Just about done. Got about 3 players to go.
Number 21, Etienne Fanga.
Our last regular season
23, Rossi Omar.
broadcast will be March the 3rd, right here at Shotwell. Abilene High girls and Wiley girls at 7 o'clock. So now we're going to pause for our national anthem. That's our national anthem as we get ready for soccer here at Shotwell. Big Crosstown Showdown tonight, big District 4-5A game. Glad you're with us on ASD Live. Greg Knuckles, Carter Cook will be joining me momentarily. He's been with me the last couple of games, done a great job. And now the captains will meet at the midfield stripe with the officials. The officials will be flip the coin. Number 10 for Abilene High, Simweli Batenji. And number 6, Caden Camp are the captains for the Eagles. And there's another captain there. That's going to be 15, Trevor Meeks. For Cougars, number 1, Jorge Monroy. Number 5, Daniel Asumani. And number 4, Levin Shakuru. So the coin's been flipped, and both teams go back to their benches. We get ready for soccer action here at Shotwell Stadium. And when I get more scores from Friendship, I'll pass that along. Right now, Abilene High trails at half, 23-19, in their bi-district championship against Amarillo High. Jimmy Pogue on the call with Randy Cluck up there at Friendship at the Tiger Pit. That's what Randy said they call that gym, the Tiger Pit. So glad you're with us. Officials now going over to the sideline to get the teams onto the field so we can get this big Crosstown Showdown game going tonight. So Abilene High will be in the south end zone, defending the end zone with the Cougars white or red outlined in white. Number 1, Thomas Soto will be the goalkeeper for Abilene High, wearing all yellow. Cooper will be defending the north end zone. Eagles black end zone, gold outlined in white. Jorge Monroy, the senior goalkeeper for the Cougars. And Cooper will get the ball to start the soccer match. So Abilene High will have the win at their back, and the win played a factor in the first game. So if you're Abilene High, you want to score as much as you can with the win at your back. And so Cooper will be going into that south-southwest wind, 16 gusting to 30. As we get ready for soccer action here on ASD Live, glad you're with us tonight. So number 21 for Cooper, Etienne Impagna. We'll be calling his name a lot tonight. Impagna will kick it for the Cougs, and here we go. Cooper on the attack right off the bat. Jonathan Midletta, number 16. Here comes Abilene High. Number 19, Daniel Matachi. Matachi back to number 7, Jacobo Bagaya. We called his name a lot too 2 weeks ago. So Batinji scored 2 of the 3 goals in the first meeting. Then Bagaya, so Batinji-Bagaya connection, and number 6, Caden Camp, one of the captains, will throw it in for Abilene High. Cooper throws it in. Both teams coming out of the gate pretty quick here. They know each other so well. So number 12, Celestine Poli kicks it out for Abilene High. So the ball will go over to Abilene High. Actually went off Cooper. And number 2, Jeremiah Galvan throws it in. Here comes Bagaya. Number 7 for Abilene High. Both these teams handle the ball so well. And so we got a foul on Abilene High. It's number 3 for Cooper. Marcelo Bayou Basir goes down for Cooper. And now number 4, Shakuru, he'll be doing a lot of the free kicking. He's got a huge left leg. He can kick it really well. So the wind won't bother him. So Shakuru, one of the captains, will kick it for Cooper. And you can see that line drive against the wind, a booming kick. That's headed, here comes Cooper. That's number 11. Number 11, Kennedy, Antoine Kennedy. We'll call his name a lot. So Kennedy with the first shot on goal for the Cougs. And Abilene High with the ball. So both teams coming out of the gate quickly tonight. Matachi with the ball. Back to number 15, not Trevor Minks, but Sanchez. Here come the Cougs again. Here comes Impagna. Impagna trips but gets the ball back. Good defense by Trevor Minks on Impagna down in the goal box. Cooper trying to set their offense up. Abilene High undefeated in the district, 5-0. And here come the Eagles. And you got Bagaya to the right. And they want a foul on Cooper. And no foul is called as number 3, Bayou Basir. Looked like he had a little push, but they're letting him play. No call. So Bayou Basir looked like he fouled, but they didn't call it. Now Bagaya goes down. And he stood there. They're letting him play. Here comes Omari for Cooper, 23. We'll be calling his name as number 17, Dalen Padril. Ball goes out of bounds before the ball was kicked. So fast and furious action here to start this soccer match. And now Soto kicks it to Bagaya with the ball, number 7 for Abilene High. Comes up. Good defense by the Cougs. Bayou Basir, number 3 for Cooper. The ref's letting him play. Ball will go out of bounds over. So very quick, fast action here to start the soccer match. So 15 for Cooper. That's going to be Asamani Omari will throw it in for Cougs. Well, look at there. There's Carter Cook. Carter's with us here.
Hello, everyone.
Glad you could join us. Been kind of fast and furious here to start the soccer match.
Oh, it has. That last girls game was pretty good. A 1-0 win by the Lady Eagles. A lot of great defense from the Cougars, but the Cougars did fall to 0-6 in district, not preventing their 6-game skid that they've been on. And that increases their record against Abilene High to 0-9-2 since January of 2018, which was also the last time they made the playoffs. They've been shut out in their last 6. They've not scored a goal in the last 7. Last time they scored a goal was at Odessa, which was a tie 2-2 at Ratliff Stadium. And they've allowed so far 19 goals in their last 6, and they've only averaged about 2 this season. But that Abilene High team was really good. They have Seminole State College commit Rihanna De La Garza, class of 2026, and they made the playoffs every year since 2023. So this is a pretty dominant team under first-year head coach Michael Fisher.
Yes, and but I'm telling you, that Cooper team had 5 freshmen starting. They're young, and I'm going to tell you, you better keep an eye on them. Next year, they're going to get better and better. And I predict within a year or 2, they're going to be in the playoffs. Lady Cougs, they're going to be there.
I would not. I wouldn't see a future where the Cougars are in the playoffs, or even decently with in the playoffs and make a very deep run for it. Because really. What Coach Chavez is doing over there with the Lady Cougars is very, very good. You saw that great defense from his Cougars. Even within that whole second half, they were trying to keep Abilene High out of Cooper territory to try and get a goal, and that was a great effort in that last half. And even with this men's team here, they're getting a great push here against this Abilene High team, who is currently 40th ranked in 5A, 12-3-2, 5-0 in district so far.
This is a huge game tonight.
It is.
5-0. Cooper comes in 3-1-1. They tied Legacy, but Cooper won for the first time against Wiley at Wiley the other night, 3-2, and so that was a huge win for the Cougs. That was the first time they had beaten Wiley at Wiley, I can tell you right quick.
Yeah.
Since March 2nd of 2021, so it's been 5 years since they had beaten Wiley at Wiley, so a huge win for Cooper the other night at Hughes Sandifer Stadium. So we got a whistle, and the wind played a factor in the first game. The wind's blowing out of the south-southwest, 16 gusting to 30. Maybe I saw you down there in the first game, so you can talk about firsthand how bad that wind is. I'm sure it's really rustling down there.
Oh, yeah. Currently, we have a 60-mile-an-hour wind speed out of the south-southwest, probably about 25-mile-an-hour wind gust, and that's really going to affect both these teams here. Abilene High has a dominant passing offense. They are accurate, and they are lethal with these kicks across the field, but the wind is going to be a huge factor, and also coming in against this Cooper defense, who has only allowed around a goal a game this whole season, only allowing 23 the whole season, and they've scored about 2 goals per game, so it's a pretty good standard for what these Cougars are going to do out here tonight against Abilene High.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago, Abilene High beat Cooper 3-1, and you remember Samueli Batinji, we'll be calling his name. He scored 2 of the 3 goals for Abilene. He almost had a hat trick.
He did. He was very close. His last 2 shots on goal could have made that hat trick a dream come true.
Yes.
And Cooper had kept Soto busy in that game. I don't know exactly how many shots on goal. I believe I can look. The Cougars had, in total, 6 shots on goal in that. Well, actually, no, 11 shots on goal. Oh, wow. That's the Wiley game. I don't believe I actually have the stats for that.
I got them. I can tell you. Let me pull them up here.
But really, this Cougar offense is something to behold. They're doing really well.
I got it right here. Let me get it for you. Let's see here. But anyway, Abilene High bringing it up again. So last time, Abilene High had 12 shots on goal. Cooper had 14 and 3-1. And Batenji scored 2 of the goals for Cooper. For Abilene High. Actually, it was Matachi Bagaya and Alicia, number 9. Elijah Batenji, not Samueli, Elijah Batenji. But yeah, they had 12 shots on goal to 14 for Cooper. So both teams were very aggressive in that game. That game was played on February the 6th. So far tonight, we have 1 shot on goal for the Cougs and none for the Eagles so far. But it's early. This game's going to be this is going to be a. Both teams are looking. They've gotten better since they played each other on the 6th, Carter. And I think this is going to be a tough matchup. The wind, Cooper will have the wind at their back in the second half, and I think that's going to be huge. If you're Abilene High, you want to score all you can with the wind at your back right now.
Yeah, because also, speaking of that game against Wiley that I mistaked for that Cooper game, we saw those kicks. It was like a hand was just pushing them back, saying, no, you're not going to have it. And here goes Abilene High, threatening Monroy in his own goal box. There goes Cooper back down the field.
And they call a foul on Cooper. Time is called, 29-27, so that was number 19. That was Danielle Matachi. Watch it on the replay, Carter. There's the foul by number 11.
Shove and a push by number 11.
Antoine Kennedy for Cooper. Mm-hmm. Good replay by our AISD Live staff.
Speaking of AISD Live, currently Jimmy Pogue is on the call for that Abilene High Amarillo game. The Sandies are currently beating the Eagles 43-27 right now at Friendship.
Wow. Well, it was 23-19 at half, so you've gotten another score since I've got one. Mm-hmm. It's not looking good for Abilene High, but they still got a little bit to go there.
Yeah. Justin Reese has really built a pretty good team over there at Abilene High.
Yes.
It's impressive. Just that comeback against Cooper, those wins against Wiley, just such a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And here's the captain for Cooper, number 4. Shakuru will kick it for Cooper. And he's got a huge leg, Carter. Watch how hard he kicks this ball against the wind. Watch this.
Look at that. That's like I can't even find a comparison, like a line drive off of a bat from someone like Shohei Ohtani straight to center field.
Oh, yeah. Wait till he has the wind at his back.
Oh,
that ball's going to
That will be something from another world, like a meteor hurling through space.
Here comes Bagaya. Jacobo Bagaya, number 7, to Trevor Meeks.
Trevor Meeks had that impressive goal that last time we were on the call against Wiley.
Yep.
A decisive goal that put the Eagles up 3-1 against the Bulldogs.
That's right. Well, we want to thank one of our core sponsors for AISD Live and Abilene High Cooper Athletics, Great Lakes Cheese, right behind the Expo Center. We at Great Lakes Cheese are proud to support local high school sports. Great Lakes Cheese is not just a company, we're an employee-owned family. The people you see coaching, cheering, and playing in these venues are the same folks you'll find working side by side with us every day. We love this community as much as we love our cheese, and we're honored to give back to the young athletes who represent the future of Abilene, whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or here at Great Lakes Cheese. Teamwork and dedication are what drive success. Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey from our family, Great Lakes Cheese, to yours. Let's keep supporting our kids, our schools, and our hometown pride, and I want to thank James Montgomery and his staff for everything they do for AISD Live, Abilene High, and Cooper Athletics, one of our core sponsors. So 27:54 left until halftime, and no score. Abilene High on the move.
Impressive. Headbutt by number 15, Asumani Omari, right there. Cooper going back in their own territory. Abilene High follows.
No foul call on Bagaya. Cooper wanted a foul, but number 6, Asumani, went down for Cooper. But no foul call. They're letting them play just like they did in the first game.
Nice line kick by Caden Camp there. He has the wind at his back, and he can do some mean things with that. He's an impressive piece of this Abilene High team, and he's really been just, again, a great role player for this whole Eagle offense and defense for both sides of the ball, and he's important during those free kicks.
And there's another no call in Abilene High. That's number 5 for Abilene High. That's Mjabala. Mjabala wanted a foul, and he's not happy about it. And we'll see the replay here. Let you make the call and see. I don't think that was a foul. That's a good no call. That
just
was
a little bit of a trip up on the turf there, but
that was Asumani, number 6 for Cooper, but I don't think that was a foul.
Looks like they're trying to either readjust his shoe.
Actually, they did call a foul. They're giving him a free kick. So number 10, Samueli Batenji.
Monroy is going to defend his goal like a bear at the edge of his cave. He does not want this angry Eagle offense to score right here. He wants them out.
I didn't think that was a foul, Carter. I really didn't on that replay.
He just looked like he tripped on the turf. Maybe Asumani did trip him, but they get the free kick here.
Yep, here it is.
Oh, great save by Monroy.
Yep, that's the first shot on goal for Abilene High, so 1-1. And Monroy with the save will kick it out of his goal box. You can see the replay here on ASD Live. Good kick by Batenji, just good save by Monroy there.
Yeah. Again, like I said, he's a bear at the edge of his cave. He's guarding that goal box. He doesn't want anyone in there, not at all.
So 16 for Abilene High, Josh Castillo. That's 17 for Abilene High, Aldo Sanchez.
And we finally got a last name on him after the last
I got
game.
some updated rosters, and I apologize. I left your copies on my desk at work. They're still sitting there.
Oh, no, it's good. It's all good.
But I got a full roster for Abilene High. I got it. Melissa emailed me yesterday.
Yeah.
But so Aldo Sanchez, 17, Jose Galvan Mata, 23, and Oscar Omeyer were the 3 names we didn't have last week.
I was talking to Aldo recently today, and he's confident about going in this matchup. He knows it's going to be a good matchup because he's one of these key players for this Abilene High team that we've been talking about because, again, they're 12-3-2, 5-0 in district currently, and they're looking to extend their streak, but you have these underdog Cougars that could really mess everything up. Yes, they've already lost to Abilene High 1-3, but here tonight they could do something. They already had a shot on goal within the first few minutes of this game, and it could get ugly. Well, not ugly. It could get impressive here.
This is a veteran, and there's a lot of juniors and seniors, but this is a veteran Cooper team that made the playoffs last year, so they're very familiar with Abilene High. They play a lot with these guys in the offseason. They're friends off the field, so they know each other very well. They're both well coached. And here comes Cooper. Nice pass, and here comes, good defense by Abilene High. Abilene High, the Cooper fans wanted a foul. That was number 11. Antoine Kennedy went down for Cooper. And he's walking it off. He's going to get the ball, and we're going to have a corner kick for the Cougs. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to say this Cougar team has been pretty impressive with Coach Al Munoz. They made the playoffs 2025, 2024, 2022, 2021, and 2019, and pretty impressive. And really, you can see it on the field tonight. They're here to rock the Eagle season and try and prevent them from getting that district title right now here tonight, and they're playing really good.
So the ball goes off of Imyabala, and Shakuru will run down and get it. If you're just joining us on ASD Live, no score. Huge Crosstown Showdown tonight, District 4 5A. Been fast and furious since before you got here, Carter. They've been going at each other since the soccer match started.
Oh, it has. It's already, time has passed pretty quickly. It's already 22. We're already 18 minutes into the soccer game, and we've had 2 shots on goals. Well, we've had one shot on goal by each team respectively, and really they've been playing mean. Here goes number 7 down the field. Cooper tries to stop him. There he goes. Cooper has the ball again.
Great defense by number 3, Marcelo Bayou Basir on Bagaya. Now you're going to see they're going to be going at it. They've been going at it already, but they're going to go at it a lot. Bayou Basir, number 3 for Cooper, and I've called Yokobo Bagaya several times already, and you'll be calling those names as well.
Oh.
But both these teams know each other very well. Like I was saying, they're both veterans. We got a whistle, and we've got an offsides on Cooper. And so Abilene High will get the ball in Panya there for Cooper. And number 12, Poli Poli with the kick. And there's Trevor Meeks. You'll hear we called his name a lot in football.
Oh, yeah. And really going back to Poli Poli, his older brother, Shadante Poli Poli, was a key player for Abilene High for several years, even going back to the days where their division looked a lot different. Obviously, the divisions have changed a ton. Like now this year, we have Legacy and Memorial, but a few years ago, it was Ryder and we had Ryder and High in here from Wichita Falls that made this division really competitive. Ryder was good for so many years. And really, going back to Shadante Poli Poli, he played in a very hard division with Abilene High, but he got things done. He was a district all-selection and an FCA all-star, and he actually spoke at Fields of Faith, which is a very big thing for some athletes.
Yes, it is. Josh Castillo, number 16, will throw it in for Abilene High. As Bayou Basir, number 3, will be calling his name. Him and Impanya just kind of hover around the goal. You'll notice that, but Bayou Basir is all over the place.
Yeah, they're trying to make a push back into Cougar territory right now. They've kept Soto busy in their half, but really they want to score. But Monroy is there. He's the brick wall that's trying to keep them out. But they got to make a few holes in there just to get a score in.
Yes. We've played 20 minutes here at Shotwell Stadium. Glad you're with us on ASD Live. Greg Knuckles, Carter Cook here, bringing you the action. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to Cooper. And number 17, the sophomore midfielder, Dalen Padril, or actually it's going to be number 5, Asumani will throw it in for Cooper. And Soto will save it for Abilene High, the goalkeeper, number 1, Thomas Soto. Actually, it's Rowan Thomas Soto. He's got a full name there.
It's really fun to see these crosstown matchups just across all these sports. There's a really good rivalry in between these two teams. They played every single year since Cooper was founded back in the 1960s. But really, there's a good sense of brotherhood. Like Soto and Monroy know each other from youth soccer. The coaches know each other. They teach alongside each other.
Yes.
Really, everyone in this town knows each other, and that's a good sense of this rivalry. Soto saves that. Almost gets out of his hand. Gets out of his hands, down on the ground in his goal box, kicks it out of bounds. They want a call there.
They did. They got a foul. They did get the foul. And they called it on Soto, the goalkeeper. And that was number 11. Kennedy, watch here on the replay.
21 gets a little tripped up there. Oh, Soto runs into
Omari.
Yeah.
So Soto, that could have been disastrous for Abilene High. He was way away from the goal.
It could have, because Cooper could have swooped in and scored from that left side of the goal box, which Soto left unmanned. And really,
we've got it. Sorry, Carter. We've got a yellow card. That's a foul. So we're going to have a free kick. And Bayou Basir, number 3, or Shakuru, one of the two is going to kick it for Cooper.
This is where Caden Camp that we talked about earlier, this is where he comes in. He's tall. He can block those kicks with a simple header, or he can get out in front. I believe he's not actually in that line this time.
Shakuru's going to kick it. Actually, the wind blew it. I don't know if they stop it like they do in football.
Maybe. Over the top of the goal. Barely misses.
Yeah, Cooper with their second shot. So.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. No.
So Cooper kicks it over the goal. So 17 for Abilene High. Aldo Sanchez kicks it in. He's got Sanchez again. Back to Josh Castillo. So 2 shots on goal for the Cougs and 1 for the Eagles. here in the first half. No score. Glad you're with us from Shotwell Stadium.
Cougars getting back in their own territory by this dominant Abilene High defense. Really, this Abilene High team has a great pedigree. They made the playoffs every single year since 2023. 2023 and 2024, they played the state runner-ups in El Paso, Bel Air, and Burgess, respectively. And last year, they had that first-round loss to Lubbock Monterey 1-4. But they still have a really good chance of going deep in these playoffs this year.
Yes, they do. They're both, and Cooper could go a ways too. They're both veteran teams with playoff experience. So Bagaya. One thing you notice about both these teams, they have tremendous ball handlers, Cooper.
Oh, yeah, because you can see it with Abilene High. I was talking about that at the game. It looked like Maradona took them in a 2-month training camp, taught them how to dribble, how to pass, everything. Immaculate. Their passing is beautiful, even in this windy conditions.
We got a shove by Padril. So Padril shoves number 11, Oscar Amaya. He didn't like that, so he had a shove from Padril for Cooper. Watch the replay here, Carter. See what happened.
Oh, yeah, a bit of a shove.
He got tripped up. That's what he didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, he kicked him.
Oh, yeah, he kept kicking him, trying to get the ball.
Yeah, that's why he shoved him.
Yeah.
So the referee explaining what's going on.
Really about this Cougar offense and just in general. I was saying again, Abilene High looks like Maradona. Took them 2-month training camp, taught them how to dribble and pass. It looks like Abilene High looks like Cooper did the exact same thing. 2-month training camp with one of the best stars in soccer. Amazing passing, amazing dribbling. And don't let that 3-1-1 score record in District fool you. They're good, and they're really good. They could upset Abilene High here tonight, improve not just their position in the table in District 4, but also in their overall rankings in District 5, and that's a shot on goal for Abilene High right there.
Aldo Sanchez, and I'm really surprised where Padrillo is very fortunate he didn't get a red card for that shove.
Yeah. Blocked by the wind there.
Yes, look at that.
There's a whole lot of spin on that ball. It just curves. Now because of that nasty wind. Again, it's about 60 miles out of the south-southwest here. And it's been cold this evening too, so it's going to get a bit chilly down there.
Yeah, with that wind blowing, it probably does feel a little cool down there.
Yeah, right now it is currently currently feels like 58. It's currently 67 degrees out there. That wind chill is nothing to joke around with right now.
So Cooper, good defense by both teams. Cooper trying to bring the ball up. Padril. Good ball handling by Padril as he brings it up. Intercepted by Abilene High. And one thing we noticed last week with Abilene High, Bagaya goes down. They called a foul. Or they didn't call a foul. The fans wanted a foul. Abilene High is very methodical in their offense, Carter. They're very methodical, very disciplined.
Yeah, because you can see it in their passing, their offense, and you see it in pregame. They're really working very hard. They got that music pumping. It looks like they really just have this sense of meshability, and looks like number 7 is down on the field for Abilene High.
That is Jacobo. That's Jacobo Bagaya. Bagaya is down, and they can't afford to lose him.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened to him.
Maybe seemed like he got a little tripped up there. Shoved number 3 and went down with him.
Yeah, he just tripped over number 3, and that's Bayou Basir. I'm telling you, Bagaya and Bayou Basir, they've been going at it for a while.
Pushing a shove on the field here.
And number 21 for Abilene High, that's Naeem Segura, will do the free kick. Segura with the free kick.
Monroy!
Off top of the goal.
Oh!
Wow, so 2 shots on goal for the Eagles there.
Wow. Really, Abilene High, they're trying to shake everything up a little bit of shake and bake with these Cougars because they want to hold their first place lead. But the Cougars are coming after it.
Watch this replay. Look at this kick here by Segura.
Absolute superhero magic by Monroy there. There goes Meeks.
Meeks barely missed it.
Again, you talked about trying to hit it right on there on the crossbar for $1 million. And I told you I couldn't do it for a mile. But then you have these players out here. They could hit it in the goal box in probably dead center for nothing. They could do it great. Their skill level is impressive, even at this high school level. And you can see it here tonight.
Bagaya goes down again. And he thought he got fouled again. Well, maybe they did call a foul, but he's down. But I haven't seen the yellow card.
You should just be sitting on the ground right now.
But he might be injured. That's twice in a row that he's gone down.
Appears to be okay walking off the field.
Yeah, he looks like he's all right. He may be going off.
Yeah, maybe. Meeks on the 40, ready to kick this ball away with the wind at his back. So that's really going to send a rocket right into Cooper territory.
Right.
So this Cooper defense probably should be ready right here.
And here's a booming
wow.
kick. Look at that, yeah.
Abilene High ready to set up. Through.
Ball goes over the
Through
goal.
the uprights.
So 5 shots on goal for the Eagles, 2 for the Cougars. And Monroy been busy here in the first half for Cooper. As he will kick it out of his goal box. Either he may just kick a little dribbler over to Cougar. Look at this.
Yeah.
That wind just took that ball.
It did. And it went right through the uprights.
Yeah. And that was number 11, Oscar Amaya, with that kick.
Abilene High threatening here.
Omari with the ball for Cooper, 23.
Up in the bleachers.
I can't get over how hard they're kicking that ball into this wind. Imagine here in the second half when they have the wind at their back.
Yeah. It's just like having a leaf blower standing right in front of you, just trying to be like, no, you got to stay over there. Right. But they're kicking it really well despite this wind, too. Once again, Abilene High threatening. Oh!
Wow. That was a rocket.
That could have.
That was an absolute bullet.
I couldn't get a call. Maybe we'll have a replay here.
Yeah, we would. It went right over the goal, but that was a bullet. Watch the replay here.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah. He just put a little left spin on it. I want to say that was that Caden Camp, number 6? It might have been.
I couldn't tell. I thought it was Aldo Sanchez for a hot second.
It could be Aldo Sanchez. It probably was him.
Cooper trying to threaten Abilene High here in their own territory. They want to keep Soto busy in this game. So far this season, they've scored about 2 goals per average every single game. Down goes number 11.
Kennedy goes down, and Cooper fans wanted a foul and didn't get it. So the officials letting them play. And that was 22. That was Moba Mafumi. And Mafumi, 22, they wanted a foul, but they didn't get it. Got a nice crowd there tonight.
Yeah, even though it's cold out here.
They do. Had a good crowd. And then Bagaya falls over Kennedy.
Oh, a little bit of a trip up there by Cooper.
Yep. Want to remind everybody to stay tuned for the Smoothie King halftime show.
Oh, look at that kick with the wind at his back.
Yep. We'll have the Smoothie King halftime show. Appreciate Jan Fight and everything she does for AISD Live and Cooper Athletics.
In my opinion, this game could be really close here. Caden Camp with the throw in, out of bounds. But again, this game could be really close because you have these two teams that have similar goals scored. Abilene High about 2 goals, same with Cooper about 2, and both have only allowed about a goal a game. Abilene High going to go for the corner kick here.
Yep, and it's going to either be Bagaya. Let's see, it's Bagaya or who is it right there? Let's see.
Wish I had a pair of binoculars. That would be great.
Yeah, I took mine out of my bag. So Bagaya will have the ball for Abilene High.
This game has me standing right now, Greg.
Yep.
On my feet. Even though it's chilly out here, this game has gotten hot. It's real hot right here. Because
Shakura with the kick out of the goal box for Cooper.
That That was impressive against the wind. That's going to go about to the 35-yard line on this field, but that was impressive against the wind.
Yep.
Just wait until they have the wind at their back, and they will hit some rockets down the field, which Abilene High has already been doing that. Cooper going down the field right now.
Padrill, number 17 for Cooper.
There they go, there they go. Down on the ground goes Batillo.
And they called a foul. I think that's Poli, number 12, I think.
I believe so.
So they called a foul on Cooper. They called the foul on Cooper, I think.
Yeah.
So Trevor Meeks, and you'll see the replay right here on ASD Live. Yeah, that's Poli and Padrill.
Yeah. They're going after
that was a shove by Poli in the back right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Abilene High is going to kick it away again. This wind is going strong. On the broadcast, you may see it. The uprights are currently kind of flailing in the wind. You can see the little flags on top. They are going far.
Right. Clock is stopped at 7:13 left in the first half. And now the clock has started again.
There goes Herrera with the ball.
Nice pass intercepted by Abilene High. Good defense by the Eagles. Number 16, Josh Castillo. So coming up on 6:40 left in the first half, bottom of your screen on ASD Live. No score in this big District 4-5A Crosstown Showdown, Part 2. As number 6, Caden Camp will throw it in for Abilene High. We have a sub coming in for the Eagles. Magaya goes out, number 7. He'll go out for Abilene High. And we'll see who comes in here in just a minute for Abilene High.
A final report on that Abilene High playoff game. The Sandys take the win home, advancing to the second round of the playoffs, 55-46. Eagles close out an impressive season with a 20-12 record, scoring 46 in this game. And there's bright hope for these Eagles right here. And here goes Cooper once again, trying to make a push. Abilene High will get the ball back. But Justin Reese, really give him his flowers. He's done great over there. Shot on goal for the Cougars, missed just to the left of the goal.
That's the third shot on goal for Cooper.
And congratulations to those boys at Abilene High. They had a great season, and I think they could make a really deep push in these playoffs soon.
That was number 9. Mercy Mariwa. And Mariwa with the kick there for Cooper.
That was a good save.
Shakuru will get the ball. So Shakuru will put a natural left. He has a natural curve being a left-legged kicker.
Yeah, and then he now also has the wind at his back.
Yep.
So that may help.
Right here he does, yes. They should give it to Kennedy. Kennedy wanted to foul.
Abilene High gets the ball back. They're driving down the field. Cooper has the ball again. You hear the crowd cheering. They're excited. Really, again, this electric matchup so far, it has been very good. We had that shot on goal. Oh, Soto. Oh, no.
Soto gets it out. Yes, he did get it out of his goal box. So great defense by Soto there.
But going back to this game, we had a shot on goal. We had 2 shots on goal by either team in the first few minutes of this game. Currently, Cooper has 3 shots on goal, no goals. Abilene High has 6 shots on goal, no goals.
So Poli will throw it in for Abilene High. Coming up on 4 minutes on the bottom of your screen on ASD Live.
That was an impressive kick right there, especially against the wind.
Yes, it was.
Herrera, one of these key players, he's been pushing into Abilene High's territory a lot so far tonight. A great kick. Barely stays in and goes out of bounds finally by Abilene High. Number 22.
That's 22. That's Moba Mafumi. And number 15 for Cooper, Asamani Omari will throw it in for Cooper. Omari, the sophomore, will throw it in for the Cougs.
Abilene High looking to do some damage here, even though it's a 0-0 score. They're looking to score right here to really keep these Cougars at bay. They've already had some pretty good defense so far, and they want to preserve their first spot. Currently, Abilene High is number 40th ranked in the state. Out of bounds, a little trip up by Abilene High, but going back to Abilene High, they're 12-3-2, ranked number 40 in 5A. They're 5-0 on district, and they've won 2 pretty impressive games with shootouts against Legacy and Memorial, wins over Cooper, Memorial, and Wiley by between a goal and 2 goals, so pretty impressive right here.
Mario with great handling the ball for Cooper, and now Kennedy.
A little bit of a hit there.
Asumani with a line drive kick that went off that behind defender. Now Asumani goes down.
Yeah. Gets back up. Monroy wanting to keep that in his own hands. Probably going to kick it off or roll it off to I believe. Nope, he's going to kick it off.
He's going to kick it out of his goal box. Coming up on 2:15.
Boom, shakalaka. There you go.
Ball goes out of bounds over to Cooper. Omari. Quick throw in for the Cougs.
Nice header by Abilene High. Abilene High, again, going back into Cougar territory, looking to do some damage. Cooper, though, locking them down.
Good defense by the Cougs. That was 25 for Abilene High. Elijah Batenji down there a while ago.
Bounds.
Yep. Both teams playing great defense here in the first half. And Kennedy with the ball for Cooper.
Soto coming out of his own goal box. He's had a few hiccups tonight, but he's still a consistent goal keep for these Eagles right here. Line drive kick by Soto. Down back into Cougar territory. Monroe once again going to return the favor.
Shakuru's down for Cooper. He wanted a foul. But they're letting them play tonight. So the official wants him to move the ball back. 47 seconds.
Pretty hard kick against the wind here. Going to curve a little nice header by Abilene High out of bounds. Cooper once again threatening these Eagles, going back into Soto's home.
There's a shot on goal.
Oh, wow.
That's the 4th shot on goal for Cooper. I mean, that was a bullet against the wind.
That was a heart racer. Corner kick. They want to do some damage in these last 9 seconds. Here we go.
Yep.
Corner kick. Will it go in? Soto saved. And they'll just run it out.
So 5 shots on goal for Cooper. And that's the end of a wild first half. No score here at Shotwell. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the Smoothie King halftime show. So stay with us on AISD Live.
This is our future.
This is our journey.
In AISD, CTE gives us a place to grow.
To explore.
To discover what's possible.
We're learning skills that matter.
Skills that open doors.
Skills that create careers. CTE is where passion meets purpose.
We don't just study, we create.
We solve problems.
We prepare for what's next.
In AISD, CTE challenges us.
It supports us.
And inspires us.
The world is changing.
But so are we.
We're ready to lead.
We're ready to serve. We're ready to make a difference.
This is our moment.
This is CTE and AISD.
What type of letters? T? Consonant?
Hi, I am Mary John Waldron, and I'm a provider of dyslexia at Ward Elementary School. Reading by Design is a dyslexia intervention program that is a systematic and multisensory approach. It is an intensive, explicit, and a cumulative design. Students do a lot of activities during this time to help them segment, blend, manipulate words, syllables, phonemes, onsets, and rhymes. We're gonna start with our division right after that first vowel, and we're gonna put our accent on that first syllable. The alphabet part of our daily schedule helps the students grow in their alphabet knowledge of letter shapes and names.
R rabbit O. L leaf O.
Ward truly is a family. We are one big family, and we work hard together, we play hard together, we just enjoy our time each day learning and growing. It is so awesome to see kids who are really maybe not getting it, or they've been working hard on it and it kind of hasn't clicked yet, and then the day they get it, like maybe they have been struggling with decoding words and then they are able to read a phrase or a sentence. It is so fun to watch.
Are you ready to step into the future of technology? Welcome to Abilene ISD's Cybersecurity. At Abilene ISD, we're training the next generation of cybersecurity experts, teaching them how to protect crucial data and secure networks, helping them unlock hands-on skills that will empower them for a career that matters. Together, we're safeguarding today for a safer tomorrow. Join cybersecurity class at Abilene ISD, where your journey as a digital defender begins.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses, and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
Hey Abilene students! Do you want to spark up your future? The Lift Electrical Department connects classroom learning with real-life electrical work. Learn to wire, troubleshoot, and to power up the world. From basic circuits to advanced electrical systems, you are prepared for high-demand careers, certifications, and real-world experience all here at the Lift. Not sure about college? The Lift Electrical program equips you with the necessary skills to jump straight into a career after high school. Light up your future today and join the Lift Electrical Technologies program.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lift is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lift in AISD.
Hello, Abilene. I'm James Montgomery, Plant Manager, Great Lakes Cheese.
And I'm Trevor Hensley, Production Manager, Great Lakes Cheese. On behalf of all of us at Great Lakes, we'd like to say how proud we are to support all of our local high school sports through this sponsorship.
At Great Lakes Cheese, we're not just a company. we're an employee-owned family. That means the people you see coaching, cheering, and playing on these fields are the same folks you all find working side by side with us every day. We love this community as much as we love our cheese, and we're honored to give back to the young athletes who represent the future of Abilene. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, or here at Great Lakes Cheese, teamwork and dedication are what drive success. To all the athletes, coaches, parents, and fans tuning in, thank you for letting us be part of your journey. From our family at Great Lakes Cheese to yours, let's keep supporting our kids, our schools,
and our hometown pride.
Welcome back to Shotwell Stadium. 2 minutes, 12 seconds away from the start of the second half here in this big District 4-5A Crosstown Showdown soccer match. I want to welcome you to the Smoothie King halftime show. Smoothie King now serves food. Power up with Power Eats loaded toast with avocado, peanut butter, or chocolate hazelnut stacked with fresh fruit and plenty of protein. Pair one of these with your favorite smoothie to boost your energy level. Smoothie King at 3115 South 14th, where hard work and healthy choices pay off. I want to thank Jan Fight for everything she does for AISD Live and Cooper Athletics. So far, it's been a defensive struggle for both teams. Greg Knuckles back here with Carter Cook here at Shotwell Stadium. And Carter, you got some stats for us from the first half?
I do. So far, Cooper has 5 shots on goal. The Eagles have 6. No goals between them. Really, they've been playing some great defense. Obviously, both teams overall this season have been playing great defense, because that's why Abilene High is 40 in 5A, and Cooper is second behind them and has a chance to upset them and kind of burn the whole house down tonight. Really, on average, Cooper only allows about a goal a game. Same with Abilene High, and they only score about 2 goals a game. The last time these two teams met, Abilene High took the win home 3-1 in this first Crosstown matchup this season. And but tonight it's still 0-0 through the half. So far, Cooper's still looking to upset these Eagles and take down their chances of having that district title. But again, the Eagles could pull off anything, because really, we still have 40 minutes of soccer to play tonight. So back to you, Greg.
Well, and it's been a great defensive struggle. We've had some close shots on goal by both teams. But I think the key to the second half is going to be the win. Cooper's going to have the win at their back. Abilene High is very methodical, very disciplined on offense, but I think the Cougars are going to have the advantage here in the second half with the win at their back. And we want to congratulate the Abilene High boys on a tremendous season, winning the district for the first time since 2016, but they came up short tonight against a very good state-ranked Amarillo High Golden Sandies team as they lose to the Sandies in Friendship 55-46. We want to congratulate Coach Reese and the Eagles on a fine season. And you heard the horn go off, and we're ready for second half action here from Shotwell. Now, if this ends in a tie at the end of regulation, if there's no score, then we will go to a shootout and penalty kick. So Abilene High will be defending the north goal with their Eagles in the end zone. Cooper will be defending their south goal with the Cougars in the end zone. And Abilene High will get the ball to start the second half. And that wind has really picked up, Carter. I think it's gusting more now than it was in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. At the first half, just a few minutes before kickoff, it was about 20 miles an hour, but it slowed to about 16 or so miles an hour. Currently, it is 17 miles an hour out of the south-southwest. It has had an impressive wind chill. It's actually 67 degrees outside, but it feels like 57 outside.
Yep. That wind kind of gives it a little bite, even though if the wind wasn't blowing, it'd be a perfect night out there.
Oh, it would.
Want to thank our great AISD Live team. We couldn't do none of these live events without the students and Karen Batson, Caleb Smith teach them, Randy Cluck direct them. But tonight, in the second game, we've got Malia Hawkins directing the show tonight. Caden Kelton on live stream, running the live stream and doing the replays. Justice Torres on the camera. Carter Cook is right beside me doing the color. Desiree Ubecker running the camera, and Karen Batson on the camera as well. And of course, in my opinion, the best clock operator in the business, Randy Range, running the clock. But like I said, we could not do any of these live events without these students, and they do a tremendous job for us here on AISD Live.
No one better in the state. #1 ranked in 2025 for high school streaming programs. So kudos to everyone on this team. Y'all are doing a fantastic job.
Great replays in the first half. And And Cooper with a shot that goes way wide to the right, and Soto saves it. So I'm anxious to see what adjustments both teams are making going into the win and with the win at their back. We'll see as this game goes on here. Just getting started in the second half. If you're just joining us, no score. And in the first game tonight, we had the girls Crosstown Showdown as the Lady Eagles beat Cooper 1-0 to still keep their hold on third place in the girls District 4-5A. But tonight's a big one. Abilene High undefeated, leading the district. Cooper in second at 3-1-1.
Abilene High threatening here.
Oh,
out of bounds. A little push and a shove by number 6.
It's number 6 for Cooper. That's going to be Asumani. Yeah, and now Shakuru, they're going to give a corner kick to Abilene High. We'll watch the replay here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shove there.
That was Shakuru right there, yeah.
Abilene High with the corner kick here.
Yep, and it's going to be number 10, Samueli Batinji. Oh, nice save.
Ball was out of Monroy's hand.
So first shot on goal in the second half goes to the Eagles. And number 3, Bayou Basir, goes down. Here come the Eagles. It's number 11, Oscar Amaya, bringing it up for Abilene High. Both teams playing great defense.
Yeah, and the wind's a really big factor in this game right here. You can see almost anything that can fly in the wind is flying right now. The uprights on both sides of the field, the flags, the team posters, and even the jerseys on the field. You can see all of them flapping in these really big wind gusts that could really affect this game here tonight.
Yes, Omari throws it in for Cooper. Cougs turn the ball over to Abilene High. So Jeremy Meeks for Abilene High gets the ball. Abilene High bringing the ball up the field. Batinji gives it to Amaya. Nice pass down and intercepted by Cooper, by Kennedy. Both these teams with tremendous ball handlers. Oh, nice move by Amaya there for Abilene High. And Amaya goes down. And I think they're going to call a foul on Bayou Basir. Yeah, it's going to be on number 3, Bayou Basir. So Bayou Basir fouls Amaya, and now number 6, Caden Camp, will do the free kicker. It's either going to be him or Batinji. It's going to be Batinji, number 10, doing the free kick for the Eagles. And you can see that wind card on the AISD live monitor, the wind blowing on those jerseys.
Yeah, and I believe I can also hear it over the live stream.
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
It's strong right now. You can see it flapping on Caden Camp's jersey.
And it's just blowing the ball around, so Caden Camp trying to get a good spot for Batinji.
Trying to make sure it doesn't move. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes again, yeah. So Camp's going to kick it.
Monroy, good save right there.
So 2 shots on goal for the Eagles here in the second half. None for Cooper so far. It's early. That wind just knocked that ball down.
It did. Goes all the way out almost to the 40-yard line on this field.
It's a header by Camp. A header by Basir. That's Amaya for number 11 for Abilene High. Impania. Here comes Impania. He loses the ball. Abilene High gets it back.
Most of the action's been in Cooper's territory as opposed to last time. It was mostly kind of even across the field, but so far we've only played 6 minutes. So again, now they're actually making a push into Abilene High territory, wanting to get a goal off. Goes through the uprights.
Ball goes wide to the right.
Wow. The wind probably had some help in that.
Oh, yeah. We've got a whistle. Clock is still running. So it looks like Meeks will be kicking it out of the goal box instead of Soto for Abilene High. Just hits a little dribbler there. Abilene High trying to keep their grip on first place here in District 4-5A. At 5-0, Cooper would like to give them their first loss and pull to a first place tie with the Eagles.
Abilene High trying to do some trickery here with this offense. They are impressive passing and dribbling offense. So this is their game right here. And that's their forte right there. But Cooper right now could threaten them because they're wanting to upset Cooper. Soto with the save.
Yep. So shot on goal for the Cougs, first one of the half. But look at the difference in the ball from the Cooper kickers from the first half to second half, Carter.
Yeah.
Because of that wind.
It's like a rocket off of a bat.
Yep.
Really, it's just because, again, they have that wind at their back. Now Abilene High is trying to look to change their game, adapt to the wind. So is Cooper. They're trying to control these kicks, make sure they don't go all the way out onto the scoreboard like that last one did.
Bagaya, Cooper wanted a foul. Bagaya is back in for Abilene High. Padril with Galvan on Padril. Nice pass. Cooper trying to work the ball around, get their offense going. Nice save by Jeremy Meeks there. Ball will roll out of bounds, but saved by Trevor Meeks. He's a junior for the Eagles and number 15 for Cooper. Omari will throw it in.
Cooper's still looking to threaten these Eagles here, trying to get a score off to upset these Eagles. They're ranked 40th in 5A overall at 12-3-2, 5-0 in district so far. They've beaten everyone in district so far, looking to extend their streak to 6-0 tonight. But again, these Cougars could come in and rock their world right now if these Eagles and the Cougars could come and rock their world if their offense gets lit up, which it's starting to get lit up pretty well, but this defense right now is kind of holding them on their own.
Yeah, Cooper, we've got a whistle. Clock running, coming up on 31 minutes. In this soccer match, no score. Poli with the ball for Abilene High. Back to Trevor Meeks. Line drive kick that's a header for Cooper. Bagaya right in the middle of it there. Works his way out of it. And now they both go down. Bagaya and Shakuru both go down. Shakuru holding his shin. So Bagaya and Shakuru go down. And I think they're calling the foul on Bagaya, it looks like. See on the replay here. You see Bagaya number 7 and Shakuru number 4 get tangled up. Good replay from our camera crew here at AISD Live tonight. So Shakuru's okay. And let's see, he has that big leg, Carter. Let's see how
he does. He has that wind up there. It's wow.
Look at that booming line drive kick. A nice header by Trevor Meeks.
He has that unique wind up to get the power behind it. Absolutely send it downfield.
But you tell the difference with the wind at your back and facing the wind.
Oh, yeah. Ken Cooper looking to score a goal here right now. They're in Abilene High territory, but Abilene High is going to return the favor. Sending it down. Monroy going back, guarding his goal. Wow.
To the right. He had a wide another chance, so that's 3 shots on goal for the Eagles. So, wow, had his opportunity there.
It's Abilene High.
That was number 19, Danielle Matachi. Matachi just went far to the right, but Shakuru will kick it out of the goal box, but nice setup for the Eagles with the one-on-one there. Ball's going to roll down to Soto in the goal box. Want to thank our core sponsor again, Great Lakes Cheese, right behind the Taylor County Expo Center. We at Great Lakes Cheese are proud to support local high school sports. Great Lakes Cheese is not just a company. We're an employee-owned family. The people you see coaching, cheering, and playing in these venues are the same folks you'll find working side by side with us every day. We love this community as much as we love our cheese, and we're honored to give back to young athletes who represent the future of Abilene, whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or here at Great Lakes Cheese. Teamwork and dedication are what drives success. Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. From our family to yours at Great Lakes Cheese, let's keep supporting our kids, our schools, and our hometown pride, and we sure appreciate James Montgomery and his staff for everything they do for AISD Live and Abilene High Cooper Athletics. Nice defense by the Cougs there to kick the ball out of the goal box. Cougar goes down, but these officials are letting them play tonight. Omari with the ball for Cooper, 23. And Maharia, number 9 for Cooper.
A little bit of a shirt pull there.
Yep. So Omari and Batinji going at it. Samueli Batinji, number 10. And now Asumani will throw it in for Cooper. The guy kicks it down. Here comes Abilene High.
There they go.
There they go. And we've got a whistle. That was Daniel Matachi again. And Monroy comes out to calm down Asumani. So Monroy comes out to calm down Asumani. We'll see on the replay. Oh, yeah, he pushed him. He pushed Daniel Matachi right in the back, and then Matachi shoves him back. So what you always say, they always catch the second one and not the first one, right, Carr?
Yep.
So free kick for Cooper from Shakuru. Well, that's a booming kick right there. There's a goal by Cooper.
Cougars! There you go. This is what we've been waiting for, this amazing Cougar offense. And that, let's see on the replay. Have a day, Cougars. There you go.
Watch Shakuru set it up right there. Goes off Meeks.
That's number 23.
That's Omari. Omari at 26-34. And the Cougars, with their third shot on goal, take a 1-0 lead here in this big Crosstown Showdown. So a huge goal. And what did I say at halftime? That win was going to play a factor in the second half.
Did.
And it already has. But nice setup by Shakuru, the header by Meeks, and then the rocket from O.C. Omari.
Oh, it did. As we get off here, a little bit of a scoreboard for you tonight. First game here, the girls' game. Abilene High beat the Lady Cougars 1-0 here at Shotwell. Pretty interesting game there. Also tonight on the radio call with Jimmy Pogue, Abilene High went to Friendship High School to face the number 15th ranked in 5A Amarillo Golden Sandies. They capped off an amazing season at 20-12, losing to the Sandies 55-46. And congratulations to Coach Justin Reese. That was a fantastic season from the Eagles. And also tonight at Abilene High, the Lady Eagles in softball will take on the Lady Rebels from Midland Legacy, trying to improve their season to 7-3. They will play in the Turf Wars this coming week.
Yes, the softball team's doing really well this year for Cooper. So Soto will kick it out of his goal box. But the Cougs lead 1-0.
Abilene High.
On the goal by Omari. Now we'll see what Abilene High can respond. Bagaya and Omari. Asumani Omari. He's the sophomore. And OC is the senior. They're brothers. So Felipe Herrera in the ball game for Cooper, number 14.
Speaking of Herrera, he's been a really big piece. In this first half, he was the leader of several pushes into Abilene High territory. And here we will have a foul. Was that on Abilene High?
Looks like it, yes. So Cooper will get a free kick. Shakuru, who does all the kicks for Cooper. Here's the replay. You can say, oh, yeah.
Almost got him by his waist, trying to get him down.
Mafumi, number 22 for Abilene High. Great replay there by our camera staff for ASD Live. And here comes Shakuru, and he's got that big kick. He's got that big left leg kick.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Cooper, whoa.
My goodness, went completely over. That'd have been good. It went through the goalpost.
Yeah. Almost like a rugby kick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming up on 24 minutes, Abilene High trails 1-0 on the goal from AC Momari. So AC Omari, the senior, with the goal for Abilene High, for Cooper, at 26:34 here in the second half. So Soto will kick the ball out of his goal box. And now the official, wanting to look at the soccer ball, gives it back to him. Here we go.
Cooper coming back into Eagle territory, trying to give Soto a more busy night than they already have. Great save there by Soto.
Yep.
They've kept him busy. He's had a few bobbles tonight, but he's still been an important piece tonight, trying to keep these Cougars from scoring. He's given up one goal so far, but that could change. Abilene High could come and even it out. Here they go as they go past the 50-yard line, trying to threaten the Cougars in their own territory.
Cooper with 4 shots on goal, 3 for the Eagles. And we got a bump by Bagaya. And now Bagaya and Kennedy are going at it. So both teams getting a little frustrated here. No love lost in the Crosstown Showdown, Carter, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, we saw that first game.
Oh, yeah. Well, even when I went to Cooper, there was no love lost between them.
Oh, yeah. Really, in football, watching from the stands for me for the marching band, it's always fun because, again, even outside of just the sports, like, really, there's no rivalry between the two schools when it comes to outside of sports, but it's still fun to interact, just kind of get a sense of relationship with Abilene High from someone who's from Cooper. Because, again, Abilene High, fantastic band program over there. Has several All-Staters. Congratulations to those who made solo and ensemble. Great job. And again, it's just fun seeing like the interactions between one school and another, and just the community that we have here. But sometimes, obviously, it gets a little feisty here.
Yep. And here's the kick from Shakuru. Oh, nice save by Soto.
There we go. Shot on goal for the Cougars.
Yep. 5 shots on goal for Cooper. But the action's been mostly in Abilene High's end so far.
It has.
Oh, nice back kick by Cooper, by number 6.
Crowd's getting a little rustled up here tonight.
Wanting some calls, yep.
Yeah. Soto saves it.
But what a back kick by Asamani.
Oh, yeah, you saw that. Maybe we have a replay here.
Oh, that was pretty sweet. Soto with a booming kick against the wind across the midfield stripe.
That's impressive. That almost went to the 34-yard line so far.
Yep. So Kennedy pointing for Cooper ball off of Bagaya. So Cooper will throw the ball in.
You know what sounds good right now? Some Colby Jack cheese from Great Lakes Cheese.
Yep.
A little charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah. One thing people may not know, they supply all the cheese for HEB and Walmart.
Yeah, make one good grilled cheese with that cheese.
Oh, yeah. We got a player down for Abilene High, and he's in pain. Let's see if we can tell who that is.
I believe it might be number 11. 22.
It's going to be Moba Mafumi. Mafumi down and in some pain. As he's going to hobble over to the sideline. He wants to stay in, but I think he's going to go out.
Needs a little support there.
Yeah, he's going to have a little support. So Mafumi goes out. 21, that's going to be Segura for Abilene High. We'll kick the ball in for the Eagles. 1-0 Cooper on the goal by AC Omari at the 26:34 mark here in the second half.
They really want to get a goal off here. So far, the only goal of the game, number 23, Fabian Omari, his goal at 26:34 in this second half was very impressive. Put the Cougars in front. Cougars taking it back down the field, but Abilene High says no. They don't want the ball in the Cougar half so they can get a score off. Currently 3 shots on goal for them, 5 for the Cougars.
Under 20 minutes now left in this big Crosstown Showdown soccer match. 1-0 Cougs. Felipe Herrera, good ball move by Herrera for Cooper. Kicks it to Shakuru.
Abilene High sends it back. Cooper hoping to get possession here, and they do.
Actually, there's Shakuru right there. That was number 6. Asamani, earlier. Here comes Shakuru now.
Nice
pass to Padril. The ball goes out of bounds, but that was a nice pass to Padril. Just missed it. Cooper's definitely been the more aggressive team here in the second half, Carter.
They have. They're trying to upset these Eagles, who are ranked 40th in District 5A, 12-3-2, 5-0 in district on a 5-game win streak in this district games. They started off the season 6-2, and they've carried that momentum. Their only losses come outside of district to Odessa, South Lake Carroll, and Midland High so far this season.
We've got a new goalkeeper in for Abilene High. Brandon Garcia, number 0, came in for the Eagles, replacing Soto. Bayou Basir with the ball for Abilene High, for Cooper,
Still a good crowd here despite cold temperatures.
Here comes Bagaya for Abilene High, bringing it up. Nice defense by Kennedy for Cooper. They've been going at it all night, Kennedy and Bagaya.
Oh, yeah.
But Bagaya steals the ball back. Look at the hustle by Cooper to get over to get the ball. I mean, just incredible hustle by the Cougs.
They want to ease Monroy off, even though he's really been kind of resting in his second half. Most of the action's been over in Abilene High's half with trying to get Soto to keep him busy. They've already scored a goal at 26:34, Fabian Omari. Now Abilene High with the corner kick here.
Yep, and that's going to be 21. That's going to be Segura.
There they go.
Oh, close shot on goal there. Yeah, that's close shot on goal. So 4 shots on goal for Abilene High now. And there's another kick. Intercepted by Cooper. Here comes Omari that scored the goal. Number 23. Look at the ball movement.
Yeah, he's trying to do some tricks with that Abilene High defender there. There you go. Oh, nice defense by Abilene High.
Yeah, number 19 for Cooper. That's Chris Gaona.
You really got to keep your head up and eyes wide open for this matchup.
Oh, nice save.
Nice defense.
So another save for Meeks. 6 shots on goal for Cooper. 4 for Abilene High, but boy, Meeks helping Garcia, the new goalkeeper there.
Cooper looking to avenge their loss against Abilene 1-3 on February 6th. They've been aggressive here in this matchup because they want to upset these Eagles here tonight.
Oh, yeah. First place tie if they win.
Oh, yeah. The Eagles will, if Cooper wins tonight, Abilene High will sit at 5-1. Cooper at 4-1-1. So far, currently, Cooper sits at 3-1-1 on a 1-game win streak. Abilene High 5-0 on a 5-game win streak.
Yep, and Friday night, Abilene High will host Wichita Falls Legacy right here at Shotwell, and Cooper will be in Wichita Falls to play Memorial.
That will be a big game regardless of the turnout, because also they forced Wiley down to the bottom of the table. They sit at 5th with Memorial at 4th, 5-9-1, 1-4 in district. Legacy 3rd, 10-6-1, 1-2-1 in district, and then these top two teams who are duking it out here tonight.
So Abilene High bringing the ball back up past the midfield stripe. Good defense by the Cougs, and Omari just throws it out of bounds for Cooper. Or kicks it out of bounds, Not a bad crowd out there braving the wind tonight. You can see the hoodies and the hoods up. It's cooling down.
Currently, it's 67 degrees, but it feels like 57 due to this wind chill, 17 miles an hour out of the south-southwest. Sending it all the way down, back in Abilene High territory.
Trevor Meeks gets the ball. I wonder if Soto got hurt down there a while ago because he went out and Brandon Garcia's in, the new goalkeeper.
Yeah,
for the Eagles.
I see him sitting on the bench over there. I do not have an idea if he's hurt or not. I do not see any kind of mix-up trip or anything sort of like that. Maybe they're just giving him a rest for the night.
Right.
There he goes again. That's Asumani, right? With that kick of his right there.
Oh, shit. Asumani or Shakuru, one of the two. If it's number 4, it's Shakuru.
Yeah, I believe it was Shakuru. He has that unique wind-up that you see just to get that power behind that kick, especially with this wind, but he has to keep it accurate, which he's done pretty well at that all night.
Ball goes out of bounds off Abilene High over to Cooper. We'll remind you our next live soccer broadcast will be the last one of the regular season. It'll be March 3rd right here at Shotwell Stadium as the Abilene High girls and the Wiley girls will play at 7 o'clock. And then the soccer playoffs start March 19th after spring break. And then our first baseball broadcast will be March the 12th at Abilene High Blackburn Field, where the Wiley Bulldogs and Abilene High Eagles will play at 1 o'clock. And ready for some baseball, Carter. We got spring training going with the Rangers. I've been watching them. The Rangers looking pretty good early right now in spring training.
Oh, yeah. Today they played the Diamondbacks. They fell to 3-2 with a 4-6 loss. Astros, final after 10 innings, 6-6 tie against the Mets. Really, I'm excited for baseball season. Cooper, so far, I can get a...
Here come the Eagles bringing the ball up.
Cooper's currently 3-2 with some wins over Southwest, Joshua, and Caprock, and their only losses going to Cleburne, Birdville, and that's the only 2 losses. Same with softball. Softball, I believe, has a 9-1 start currently. Pretty impressive. After last season, just barely going over 500, but new head coach, new season, new opportunity for these Cougars.
Yeah. Abilene High, good defense by the Cougs. Padril again. Good defense taking it away from Meyer. Here comes Omari, who scored the goal for Cooper. Surrounded by Eagles. He'll kick it back to Asumani. Ball goes out of bounds after number 6, Caden Camp for the Eagles. Coming up on 12:30 left. Cooper leads 1-0. This huge Crosstown Showdown match from Shotwell. Glad you're with us. And Omari goes down, but they didn't call nothing. They're letting him play. And so now Cooper brings the ball back up. Oh, wow. There's a trip right there by Caden Camp. So Camp with a foul, a yellow card. So Camp will go out. A foul on number 11, Kennedy. And you'll see the replay here on SD Live. Well, I don't know. He slid. I don't know if he got him, though.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks like Camp did run into him a little bit, causing the fall. But I believe it was just a little bit of a trip up and a good combination of him and Camp colliding. Clock stopped here at 12:11.
Yeah, we got a player down for Cooper. We either got a player down or they're just talking about strategy. Shakuru will do the kicking for Cooper. Number 4. He's just a junior, too. Shakuru is.
Oh, napkin flew up by these windows. It's flying onto the field now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice save by Garcia. Shot on goal.
So 7 shots on goal for Cooper. Yeah, Garcia with the save, and the ball goes back over Cooper. Felipe Herrera.
Almost thought that was a bird with that.
I know it. So Kennedy will come throw it in for Cooper. Fans wanting a foul there. We got some substitutions coming in for Abilene High. We got a whistle. They were letting those players come in to sub in. Clock's running 11:23 on the bottom of your screen here in ASD Live. Glad you're with us. Greg Knuckles, Carter Cook bringing you the action here from Shotwell Stadium. 1-0 Cooper.
They're looking right now to get a goal for some reassurance right here, set themselves up for 2-0. Hopefully shut out these Eagles. These Eagles have not been shut out in several games. I believe the last game getting shut out was that game against Midland a few weeks back.
Yep. Padril with the ball for Cooper. Number 17, good ball handling. Both these teams were tremendous ball handlers.
Wow.
Look at that kick.
It was just
goes wide to the left, yeah.
Kick by the Eagles. Goes down to about midfield. Almost a bicycle kick from Cooper. And we do have a final score update for the Abilene High softball game. 9-4, Lady Eagles get off a win against the Lady Rebels of Midland Legacy. They improved to 7-4. Midland Legacy drops to 5-5.
That's awesome.
It is. Oh, just through the uprights.
Yep.
And that goes way past the scoreboard.
Yep. Under 10 minutes, I want to remind everyone to stay with us for the Taco Casa post-game show. We'll get the final stats tally, talk about the upcoming matches on Friday, which we've already talked about, but stay tuned for that Taco Casa post-game show right after this on AISD Live.
Abilene High's been doing good for themselves. Last year, they went undefeated in district, 21-11, made the playoffs, and they were one of the best teams in Texas, losing to Birdville in the second round, but still did pretty good for themselves, and they have a really good season ahead of them, especially with that win over Midland.
Yes. So Amari hits the ball out for Cooper, so it'll be Abilene High's ball. And we're going to have a corner kick for the Eagles. Abilene High trying to even the score here, trailing 1-0. And Samueli Batinji, number 10, will kick it for Abilene High. You see that wind really blowing that corner flag down there.
Yeah, moving that ball too. We heard Samueli's name a lot in that last game here against Wiley, almost completing a hat trick, and that is carried by the wind, going almost all the way across the field. Caden Camp with the save.
That was Oscar Amaya that kicked that ball, number 11.
Yeah.
And there's a foul called on number 5. Asamani knocked down 19. Matachi. And Asamani didn't like it. And so now Abilene High will get a free kick. So Matachi goes down for Abilene High. You can see the replay here. Yeah, there's a collision there, big time collision there.
Yeah.
That was number 5.
There
Daniel
he goes.
Asamani. Yep, there you go. Look at the ball curve there with the wind.
Go Eagles! There you go! 1-1 tie the Cougars. Abilene High fans are going livid. There you go.
So who was that? Who scored that goal? Is that?
Let's see on this replay here.
Yeah.
1-1 tie now with 7:57. We may go to a shootout here. That was number 17. I believe
that was either number 17 or number 11. It may have been 17, Otto Sanchez.
Maybe.
So we're tied up at 1 here with 7:53 left.
Cooper looking to get back that goal from the Eagles. Eagles send it back. A little bit of a collision there. Abilene High wants a foul. They will not get it.
Nope. There's a whistle and we'll get a player down. So we believe it was Sanchez on the goal for number 17 for Abilene High. And we've got the Eagle player down. Clock is stopped at 7:35 left in the soccer match. this game has been as advertised. Big heavyweight bout. Both teams taking punches and dealing punches.
Yeah. It's really one of those good rivalries like Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, Oklahoma, Army, Navy, Cooper, Abilene High.
Yeah, special rivalry. It's been going for a long time, since 1960.
Yeah. Cooper's first season here. This wasn't even at Shotwell originally. I believe the first games were played at Elmer Gray Stadium over at ACU when that was there as a football venue.
That's number 5. That's Imyabala that's hurt for Abilene High as he goes over to the sideline. Hope he's okay.
Yeah.
.735 left, 1-1.
Cooper really trying to get a hold of this lead here. They don't want to go to another shootout. Abilene High in district, they've already played 2 shootouts. They're 2-0 in shootouts, beating Legacy on the road 4-3 and also on the road beating Memorial 5-4. They're pretty good going into these shootouts right here.
Trevor Meeks with the kick for Abilene High, the 15. And here come the Eagles again. There's a long kick.
They're wanting to get Monroy, get him uncomfortable, try and get a goal through here to avoid a shootout. But also the Cougars, they're going to start probably playing a bit more aggressively here, trying to prevent going into a shootout with these Eagles. Monroy with the scoop and a grab of the ball.
I've got 5 shots on goal for the Eagles and 7 for the Cougars. And we've got goals by Omari for Cooper and Sanchez for Abilene High. So still by Impania. Here comes Cooper.
And trying to recover that goal. There they go. Abilene High sends it back once again.
Ball straight up in the air.
Cooper player goes down.
Yep. They're going to call flag or foul on Abilene High. So Shakuru will do the free kick for Cooper.
Some of the crowd is on their feet currently, but they're also huddled in blankets right now. It's currently 67, probably feels like about 55 or so with this wind chill right here tonight.
Here's the kick from Shakuru.
Big booming kick.
Goes over the goal,
barely.
Goes over the goal, so 8 shots on goal, goes over. And now we're coming up on 5:55. And Abilene High and Cooper tied at 1.
Once again, these Abilene High Eagles are threatening a shootout that they've been pretty good in the last 2 games they played. They're undefeated so far.
So Trevor Meeks will kick it out of the goal box for Abilene High. Nice pass to Abilene High. Here he comes.
Abilene High looking to threaten Monroy. Monroy gets
save,
that ball. Wow.
Yep. Just came out and got it. And now Sumani. Both teams would like to win in regulation and not go to a shootout.
They would. Especially Abilene High looking to preserve their perfect 5-0 record. 5-game win streak in district because they've been pretty good. They've beaten every single team so far, looking to go and do it again, get that district championship and do some damage in the playoffs.
Clock running at 4:40. Comes Bagaya, nice steal by Cooper.
There goes Cooper trying to save it, and they do.
Panya saves it. Back to Padril. Good ball movement by the Cougs. Nice pass to Panya. Trying to set it up here.
Cooper once again looking to do some damage. Barely missed.
So 9 shots on goal for Cooper as that went to the right. Cooper had the shot they wanted, just missed it. You'll see it on the replay here. I think Meeks might have got a little bit of that with a header.
Yeah.
Corner kick for Cooper.
In total tonight, the Cougs have 14 shots on goal, 1 goal by Fabian Omari. The Eagles have 12, 1 goal by 17, Aldo Sanchez.
There's a line drive kick that goes right into the side of the goal post, or side of the goal, excuse me. And we got a whistle. And Trevor Meeks with the ball for Abilene High, coming up on 3 minutes left in the regulation here, tied at 1.
Abilene High needing a push into Cooper territory to try and prevent a shootout. But Cooper's also trying to hold the Abilene High Eagles in their own end, just trying to prevent a shootout from these Eagles. Booming kick out to about the 5-yard line here.
Ball goes out of bounds over to Garcia. Brandon Garcia came in for Soto. There's a kick by Trevor Meeks. Here come the Cougs. Omari, here
there they go. There's only one defender in front of them.
Nice
out
defense.
of bounds.
Nice defense by Meeks on Padril. But Cooper had a 3-1 fast break going there.
Yeah.
But nice defense by Trevor Meeks. Watch Padril right here. He was trying to pass it to Impania. Impania was wide open. He would have probably scored.
Yeah.
But nice defense by Trevor Meeks.
Cooper going for the corner kick. Meeks, a brick wall there, trying to prevent this goal from the Cougars taking the lead 2-1. There they go. Trying to get a goal off. Cooper trying to get it. Abilene High says no. Great defense by the Eagles.
Yep, great defense by the Eagles. And that was Bayou Basir, number 3, that kicked that for Cooper. And now Cooper will throw it in from the side. A quick throw in coming up on minute 20. Ball goes out of bounds over to Shakuru. Actually, number 15, Omari.
Cooper White down on the field. Currently no
AC
call.
Omari went down, no call. 50 seconds left in the soccer match regulation.
Cooper trying to do some damage. Abilene High does not want them in their own end. They're going to try and race down the field, but Cooper still has it.
No. She kicks it out of his goal box.
Trying to make a push. There goes Abilene High. There they go. Trying to threaten Monroy. Oh!
Foul. They didn't call a foul. It looked like a foul.
Cooper still has the ball. They're going to either try and run out the clock here, just try and go to a shootout, or they're going to try and get a goal. Ball goes out of bounds.
There's a push by Poli Poli, and Omari going after Poli Poli. But the clock's going to run out here. The fans wanted a foul down there, and now we've got a whistle.
That is the end of regulation so far.
That's the end of regulation. And you'll see the replay here. Number 5, Asumani on 19, Matachi. And that looked like a foul, but they didn't call him. So we're going to a shootout here. We're tied at 1. So both teams will go back to their benches here. We'll stay right here as the captains go out to midfield. To the midfield stripe. It'll be the same captains as earlier. Monroy, Asumani, number 5 for Cooper. And Shakuru. Shakuru's flipping the goal in with Caden Camp right now.
Essentially a little definition for a penalty shootout, for those of you that do not know. A penalty shootout is where the two teams will line up on the penalty line, which is the outermost line of the goal box, and they will shoot taking turns trying to shoot from the goal. It's not like a free kick or anything. It is just simply the kicker and the goalie, whoever wins. They can go up to, I believe, 6. Abilene High is 2-0 currently in shootouts in district. They've beaten Legacy 4-3. And then they beat Memorial 5-4. Both games on the road went to a 1-1, which so far in UIL, that's as far as they will go before they call a shootout. If it goes above 2-2, it will just simply be a tie.
Right.
So final regulation stats for you. First half, 5 shots on goal for the Cougars, 6 shots on goal for the Eagles. No goals in that half. Second half, 9 shots on goal for the 9 shots on goal for the Cougars, 6 from the Eagles.
Right.
Goals from number 23, Fabian Omari, 26-34, which started this scoring, and then Aldo Sanchez responded at 7:57, bringing in a clutch goal for these Eagles, which they so desperately needed. And here they are coming back out. Really, again, this is a decisive matchup. Number 40, Abilene High, 12-3-2, 5-0 in district, 5-game win streak. They're going up against these underdog Cougars who have done so well tonight. They're 9-7-3, 3-1-1. If they win, if the Cougars win here tonight, they will have a tie for first place in district. And you do not want to miss this, folks. So stay with us here on Abilene ISD Live.
Yep. And we're getting ready to have the shootout, the penalty kicks.
Here we go. First up to bat will be number 21 for Cooper, Etienne Mapaya.
Yeah, and Panya.
Going up.
We'll have his first one here.
I believe that's Soto back out there. They trust him enough.
It is Soto back out there.
Here goes Mapaya. Here we go. And Mapaya. Goal. There you go.
They kicked it over.
Oh.
He didn't make it.
Currently, Abilene High's turn to kick. It will be Monroy and number 21 for Abilene High.
He just kicked that right. Look at it. Just got away from him. Kicked it right on top of the goal, and he can't believe it. So now Abilene High, number 2, it's going to be Jeremiah Galvan for the Eagles.
Here goes Galvan getting ready. Going up against Monroy. They've kept Monroy busy all night. And he's been a great goalkeeper for these Cougars so far. He's trying to keep this at bay so far. It's currently 0-0. Abilene High. Galvan shoots and fires. It's good! Galvan with the kick in.
That's Segura, number 21.
That is Segura. I correct myself. That is Segura.
So Segura scores to make it 2-1. And now Cooper, number 6. That's going to be Asamani. Asamani scores for Cooper.
There you go. Currently 1-1.
2-2 score, 1-1 in the shootout.
Again, Abilene High looking to take a lead here. Monroy not winning anything in his goal box. This win could also play a decisive factor that they have at both of their backs.
This is number 11. This is Oscar Amaya.
And it's good.
And Amaya scores.
2-1 in the shootout. Let's get the replay here. Monroy went to his, I believe he went to his right, but he was able to place that right up to his left. So 2-1. Cooper looking to recover here. With number 14, Felipe Herrera. This is intense right here.
Yep.
This could decide a season. Herrera, it's good. 2-2. Cougars have come back since that first missed goal by number 21. Fans are rowdy.
Now 15, Meeks for Abilene High.
Meeks, that impressive goal scorer, had that impressive goal against Wiley. Meeks for the shot. And it's good. Abilene High now leads 3-2. Cooper wanting to get up to 3-3.
That first no-go by Impania is going to come back to haunt Cooper, I got a feeling.
It will. If right here, I believe that's number 5.
That's going to be Daniel Asamani.
Yeah. He needs to make this. Soto. There he goes. And it's good, just over Soto's head.
3-3 in the shootout.
All tied up. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this whole matchup has been intense so far. This is huge for these Cougars. They need to win over Abilene High.
Here's Samueli Batinji.
Again, he was one away from a hat trick in that game against Wiley. Here he goes. And it's good. Abilene High
takes a 4-3 lead in the shootout.
They are on the cusp of winning this game against Cooper. If Cooper misses this, it could come back to haunt them. They would fall to 9-8-3, 3-2-1 in district. Especially a loss to a rival really stings afterward. They will send out number 4,
Shakuru.
He's been big for these Cougars
he's
tonight.
He's the captain.
If he makes this, Cougar fans rejoice.
Here comes Shakuru to try to tie it in the shootout.
Cougars! There you go.
So now it's going to be up to Abilene High.
Number 6, Caden Camp.
Caden Camp for the win, the captain.
5-5 in this shootout so far.
If Camp makes this, Abilene High will win on penalty kicks 5-4.
It will haunt them. Abilene High getting pumped on that sideline here. Camp getting set
for the game winner.
This could decide it all. Here goes Camp. Camp! And it's good! Eagles win the Crosstown Showdown 6-5 in a shootout.
And you see him just dogpiling Camp there in a heartbreaking loss for the Cougars. So Abilene High wins 6-5 in the shootout, 5-4 in the shootout. We're going to take our last commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have some final stats, and we're going to have the Taco Casa postgame show. So stay with us. We'll be right back on AISD Live. Welcome back to an excited Abilene High Shotwell Stadium as they beat Cooper in a tremendous soccer match tonight, 6-5, 5-4 in a shootout. I want to welcome you to the Taco Casa postgame show. Taco Casa, real food, real good, real fresh. And Carter, what a game we witnessed tonight. And you wouldn't ask for anything less in the teams. Abilene High, first place, Cooper second. Abilene High will go to 13-3-2, 6-0 in district. Cooper falls to 9-8-3, 3-2-1 in district. Just a tough loss for the Cougars. Got some final stats, Carter, if you want to give some final stats for us tonight.
All right, your final stats for this game tonight: 21 shots on goal for the Cougars, 5 in the first half, 9 in the second half, 6 for the and then the shootout, and then the goal by Fabian Omari, 26-34, an impressive goal by the Cougars to get the lead in the second half. But the Eagles came back, 19 shots on goal in total, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second half, and that impressive tying goal by Aldo Sanchez. What a clutch by him. And then obviously that great shootout. That was a heartbreaker for these Cougars, but they should be proud, holding off the number 40 team in the state, who they lost to 1-3 last time, and they held them to a shootout, which the one thing that kind of haunted them in this game was that first missed goal.
Yep. Well, great game tonight from Shotwell. Friday night, Cooper will be at Wichita Falls Memorial to try to rebound at 7. Abilene High will host Legacy. Our next regular season broadcast will be here at Shotwell Stadium on March the 3rd at 7 o'clock. Abilene High Wiley Girls. I want to thank our tremendous AISD Live staff tonight. Malia Hawkins directing, Justice Torres on the camera, Caden live streaming and replaying. Carter Cook did a great job color tonight. Desiree Ubecker on camera, and of course Karen Batson on the camera. And of course the best scorekeeper in the state of Texas is Randy Raines. So until our next broadcast on AISD Live, for Greg Knuckles, Carter Cook, we're saying so long from Shotwell Stadium. Again, our final, Abilene High 6 and Cooper 5. And everybody have a great evening. So long, everybody.
Good night, everyone.